Okay, so tonight is a little bit different than normal. Usually this time I would be putting the kids to sleep. Instead of that, I am heading off to Battersea Park for a 5K full send. Not sure what's easier, putting a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old to sleep, or absolutely going all out for 5 kilometers. But hey, they're both just as fun. I'm pretty nervous, but let's give this a good go. Come on, please, hoping for a good performance. Let's see how this goes and leave nothing out there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. As you can tell, it was an absolutely electric atmosphere, exactly what you need in order to push yourself to the limits. And I just want to thank Podium 5K for putting on a world-class event. This field is stacked and the pack went off absolutely flying. We're currently running about 250 per kilometer pace, and I'm right near the back. If I go any slower, I will lose the pack completely. So I managed to qualify for the elite race by the skin of my teeth. My PB is 14:34, and that just got me in there. There were 47 people in the elite wave, and I was one of the last to qualify. It was always going to be a case of sink or swim, Nick. To hit my 5K PB pace, we need to go through the first kilometer in 2:55, and we nailed that first kilometer in 2:51. This is the quickest I've ever gone in a 5K, and I'm going to forget about the splits and just fight with everything I have and hang in with all I've got. To put it into perspective, if we did 5 of those kilometers, my finishing time would be 14:15. I've done enough 5Ks in running in my life to know that I'm not capable of that at this point in time, but at the same time, I've gone with the pack. I now have no choice. I can't just suddenly drop back. I've committed and we have to go for it. When I ran my 5K PB and a lot of other PBs, the way I ran it was by progressing throughout. Negative splits second half. That's the way I race best. I know today that's not going to be the case. With that start, I have no choice but now to commit. It's going to get tough. It's going to get so hard. That I know, but I'm forgetting about that now. We'll deal with that later. For now, I'm still feeling very strong. We're about a mile into the race.
Come on.
Okay, that initial race adrenaline is gone. It's worn off to all of the pack, and I now have a choice. Do I sit comfortable where I am, or do I make a break and try and latch onto that group in front of me?
Love it.
This evening was particularly windy, and you don't want to get caught in no man's land by yourself. You want to work with people and groups for as long as possible. My guess is that the draft effect of running in a group or behind someone is probably around 2 to 3 seconds a kilometer within this 5K, which is an astronomical difference in the bigger scheme of things when the margins are so tight. Coming up to the second kilometer, boom, 2:52. What on earth is going on? This is much faster than I'd anticipated. The adrenaline is still through the roof. Everything's a bit of a blur right now, and if I can just keep my stuff together, then we're on track for something truly special. Heading up to the start and finish straight, where the crowd is just incredible. Seeing the people you know, seeing those you don't know shouting for you, it just lifts you up. And in this race, your morale needs to stay as high as possible in order to push yourself to those limits. Thank you to all the supporters. It makes a huge difference. I'm going to keep quiet for a bit just so that you can experience it for yourself.
Let's go, Bester, come on! Yes, yes.
Okay, through the halfway stage, and I've got one half of Battersea Park left. My third K split, 2:59. I'm feeling the pain, but it's 2 more Ks. In my world, the last kilometer never counts. I block that off, so it's 1 more kilometer of grinding, and the hardest of the 5K, always between kilometer 3 to 4. Let's focus, let's concentrate, let's not lose any time. Yeah, come on, boy. I'm in the exact position that I didn't want to happen. I've dropped the group behind me and I'm way behind the group in front of me. I'm completely in no man's land. You're exposed, and like I said, it was quite windy this night, but hey, I don't have a choice. I'm on track for something special. I am going to fight with every ounce that I've got. I haven't been in this position for a very, very long time.
Let's close that gap, come on.
I've done thousands and thousands of laps and sessions within Battersea Park, and within those sessions I'm thinking about these moments right here. That last rep, that extra bit that I give is for these moments right here.
Beautiful.
It's quieter, the crowds aren't on this corner, the adrenaline has worn off, I'm in no man's land, there's a bit of a headwind into me, but don't you dare slow down. Focus on that form, focus on that group in front of you, and hunt them down.
Closer.
The demons in my head are screaming at me to slow down. I'm basically almost at my heart rate max, but I am not slowing down. I have prepared for this moment. The last 7 weeks, I've thought about this moment. I've dialed in the physical fitness, dialed in the mind, and we are giving it an absolute full send in this last mile. The hardest part of the 5K, not quite 1K to go. We're getting closer, I'm reeling them in, and we just gone through the 4-kilometer splits in 3:01. Not ideal, but I know that when I turn that corner towards the bottom and I see that finish stretch and I can smell the finish, you can always find something extra.
Come on, Alex, let's go!
Come on.
I always run for me versus me. I want to be the best me that I can be. But when it comes to this stage of the race, hunting people down, overtaking people, lifts the morale, it lifts the spirit, and it just helps you progress all the way to the finish. And at this point, nothing is more motivating than catching other runners, working with them, and kicking on if you're feeling strong. To put things into perspective, my first kilometer was 2:51, my 4th kilometer was 3:01. It was 10 seconds per K slower, but I still kicked on and was able to catch other people. That just shows you how blistering that pace at the start was. But you don't have a choice, you have to go with it or you fall off early on. Here we go, here's the pack. I know that runner in front of me. His name's Samuel Gabriel-Selassie. He is so talented, more talented than me, and if I'm able to catch up to him, then I'm really having a good run. When mentally preparing for a race, always think, why are you doing it? What you're doing it for? How are you going to get to that next level? I'm doing this for personal reasons, which I'm not going to share today, but those thoughts are coming through my mind. From here on in, so much is in the head. Empty that tank and think about what matters most to you. My heart rate is through the roof. My head is screaming. I'm getting about 25 demons a second telling me to slow down. But us runners are a stubborn lot, and today I am not slowing down. No ways. One more bend and it's the home straight. Remember, just 13 days before this, I did Dulwich Park Run in 15:11. How much can I knock off that time? Let's go get it.
Finish strong. All the way, all the way.
In running, there are just no guarantees, and when these days come around where you just feel good and everything clicks, you have to take full advantage of this. Last kilometer, 2:55.
Let's go, Nick. How you doing? What time?
I think 14:38.
Is that PB?
Yeah.
Let's go.
4 seconds off.
Let's go.
Just 4 seconds off my PB. Come on, Nick, could you not find something more? I can't complain. It was an incredible run, and it's actually my best ever rated performance, because when I did 14:34, I was 2 years younger. It's my first age graded rating at over 90%.